One of the problems with drawn over mandrel tubing or pipe, even if it's seamless or non-seamless, doesn't matter, is that it's typically going to come out like this. It's going to be wavy inside and out. In the case of this barrel here that I'm machining for an injection machine, the inner diameter has been ground, it's been hard chromed, and that hard chrome has been honed. So it's perfectly round, it's completely straight on the inner diameter, but the outer diameter is still wonky, as you can see here. And in the case of the tube that I have here, it was heavy on one end and thin on the other. It was mostly straight compared to this one, which was more exaggerated. This one was really not straight at all. When you chuck one end of these in the chuck, and then on the tailstock you have a live center holding it, your workpiece is going to be off. And when you go to machine the tube, you're going to end up having a different measurement here than you are here. And then you're going to flip the piece around to finish the side that was in the chuck, and it's going to be off. And what's going to happen is you're going to have your tube and you're going to try to get it straight, but it's going to be like that. It's not going to want to straighten out. No matter what you do, it's just not going to. You need to have, in cases where you have a precision center like I have on this tube, you need to have a mandrel that's going to hold the center on the chuck side, and then you can go ahead and put it in your live center on the tailstock side, and then you'll be running true between centers. And then when you machine the tube, you're going to get rid of all of that waviness, and then you'll get something that's true to the center. So the diameter right now of this tube is consistent all the way around, and there's no heavy anywhere. It's all the same now. So you got to be careful of that. If you're not paying attention, you're going to think something's wrong with your lathe, or your tailstock's off, or your live center is malfunctioning, or maybe your chuck is messed off, or maybe your lathe is twisted and you need to get the level out. Pay attention to what you're doing. And you have to make sure that mandrel that's on the lathe, you have to make sure that you turn that taper in the chuck on the lathe and don't remove it, because at that point you've got a perfect taper and a center. If you take it out of the chuck and put it back in, you're screwed. You got to do it all over.